counting down.
Headlie.
Do it again,
Hi
Christine.
guys, how
Hi.
are you? Okay, let me get the chat pulled up really quick so I can see what y'all are saying. Be sure to like, guys. Help us out with getting some
Yes.
more views. They are really suppressing us like big time, especially when Graham was on, because he covers a lot of the Epstein stuff, and I'm sure they don't like him talking. So,
Oh, hell
um,
no.
but I want to say hi to some of the people in the chat before we get started. I guess we have Kim with Dee Dee Sunbeam, um, Anthony Davis, Pat the Batman fan. I did send you a link to join if you decide.
Bad.
Torstein is here. Torstein did the sweetest post. Did you guys see it?
No.
He said 8 billion people in the world and only 8 heroes, which he missed a couple, but one of them was himself because he's definitely a hero. But he missed Derek Jensen, Torstein. He missed Derek Jensen. Um, but he put me in there, and I'm like, oh,
Nice.
oh, that's like the sweetest thing ever. Thank you, Torstein. You're just the sweetest. Um, let's see. Yeah, I haven't seen Bio either, Torstein. I don't know. He's usually the first one on the show, and I haven't seen him for a little while. Buddy is here. Um, Kim Centeno. Did I already say Kim? There. I know I said another Kim, but anyway. Jean is here. Hello, Jean.
Hi, Jean. Hi, Jean.
Hello. We love Jean. Gazar's here. Hi, Gazar. Let's see. Kent Dill. Hi, Kent. How are you? Hard to get time these days to tune in. Hope everyone is staying virus free. Hey, I've only left the house to go to the doctor myself, so I'm trying my damnedest. Basil Peterson is here. I didn't send him a link. Damn it, Basil. I sent you a link the last couple times, and then I didn't. I don't know why. But if you want to join, I'll definitely shoot you a link. So anytime you want to join, you're always welcome, Basil.
Kim Centro. You forgot her.
I'm pretty sure I said Kim
I think you
Centeno.
said in Centeno.
Centrano. Yes.
Boiled Rope Lamppost, hello.
Hello.
Okay. We need to start an anti-ego movement. Wouldn't that be nice?
What are you doing, Pat? What are you doing on the outside of the wall? Come on, Pat.
I know. Pat is more than welcome to join. Torsten, you're always welcome to join. So anytime you want a link, it's just you've always said you had a girlfriend, but then you did. Torsten's funny. He let me on his show, but he won't come on mine. I don't understand.
Come on, Torstein.
I know. Come on, dude. Anti-infection movement that cares about lives other than your own life. Yeah. Kind of had that conversation with a few people this weekend. It was like, dude, it, I've been to all these doctors' offices, and here they're not requiring you to wear a face mask at doctors' offices.
Jean likes my ears. She says I have a ball on my head.
Oh yeah, you have the deer ears. That's cute. That's cute. No, but I mean, I think it's crazy because these people might not have an autoimmune disorder, and they're just fine coming in without a mask. And it doesn't do me any good unless I have an N95 mask to wear my mask if they're not gonna wear a mask. And it's just kind of rude, I think, just a little. Um, I don't know.
Yeah, it's common sense at this point, but we're not in that world.
Yeah, we live in a crazy world for sure.
Ooh, baby.
Gazar, did you not
Pat's
go
not feeling well,
the
apparently.
pubs this weekend? Guinea pig
Okay.
phase. We'll wait a bit. I didn't go to. I don't never go to pubs. I mean, we have our own pub in the backyard. We have our bar, and, and that's where I hang out. And there's not a lot of people there, so it's cool. And I slept through fireworks. I did go kayaking, which was kind of probably a bad thing because
Kind of.
it killed my back really bad, and I'm paying for my fun I had on the 4th of July. So, is what it is.
Yeah,
Just
well,
to
at
be
least you don't feel
safe.
like fried dog shit like Pat does. I've never had fried dog shit. Is that
Ew, ew.
that's what he says? I feel like fried dog shit.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Sorry, Pat.
Pat. I feel pretty bad too. My back is killing me, so I may have to pop out once in a while, to just move around. Val thinks I should just walk around and try
Yeah,
to talk, but I can't with these
check it
in.
out.
So I'm kind of
Mm.
glued to the computer with these on, and Oz will kill me if I don't have those on. So
Well, just unplug.
no, if I unplug them, you get feedback from everybody else.
Oh, okay.
So not a good thing.
Damn.
Not good. Not a good thing
Yeah.
going on. So, Whitney, first I have to ask you, are you going to be there Wednesday? Because we're going to have Kevin.
Yes, right? Wednesday, Women's Wednesday.
Yes, we are going to
Yeah.
host the Duke of Doom. Him.
Awesome.
That
Yeah.
I am dubbing Kevin from Black Bear News the Duke of Doom. And
Awesome.
so the Dames of Doom are going to be hosting the Duke of Doom this Wednesday. So
Awesome. Yeah, that's
it's going to be
exciting.
really fun. I'm super excited because it should be a great conversation. Yay, Kevin! Who doesn't love Kevin?
Duke of Doom.
Yeah. Corporal.
By the way,
Well,
I like gals in only jeans. Torstein, you're funny. I wear jeans, not lately, but it's too freaking hot for jeans here. I try wearing jeans at 100 degrees. Sucks. And it's over 100. Ice kayaking, be well, and do the greatest. Troy McDermott. Oh, my dog is the best kayaker ever. My dog is so good at kayaking. Tuffy.
Wow,
He
that's a skill.
he is so good at kayaking. I wish I had a picture of me because I took him clear across the reservoir and back, and he was just so loud and proud sitting on the end of the kayak, just excited to be there. And I got
Right.
pictures of him with my son-in-law on the kayak. I could maybe pull it up really quick because it was so cool. My dog is the bestest. He is awesome. Hold on, let me find it. You gotta see my cute dog.
and a adventurer too, an adventuring dog.
He is so good. Wait, no, that's not Ariel. I need that's the wrong person. Damn it.
Okay, hold it, hold it. She's looking for pictures on her phone.
Yes, I'm sorry for the hold up. I just gotta find my Ariel text. My daughter texted to me, so I gotta
Yeah,
find it.
everybody put down what your temperature is there, where you're at.
It's close to 100 right now.
Jeez.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
looking on her
pretty
phone.
bad. Oh my
Put your
god.
temperature down.
I'm 63.
Oh my god.
81 in southern Indiana.
How come it's so cool there? What the hell?
Well, it
We're
was
the coldest spot on the
102
planet.
earlier,
That's like not even fair.
maybe 85 degrees.
Yeah, I'm 85 right now.
You're what?
85.
85? That's
Wow.
not
Okay.
bad. Okay,
There's
here's
a little bit of a breeze.
one
A little bit.
picture of him. Okay, as big as I can get it.
Jilly likes.
With my son-in-law.
Hi,
Let's
Jilly.
see if I can.
Jilly Willy.
Oh, wow.
He's the kayaking king. My dog loves to kayak.
Now you got more than one dog, right?
Yeah, but he's my buddy.
He's
He's
your
my
buddy.
favorite. He's,
Right on.
he's
I
my
had a
boy.
dog that boogie boarded.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
fun.
boogie
Oh,
boarding
that's
dog.
so fun.
Yeah, that's a good
Oh,
shot.
Jilly Love is here. Hi, Jilly.
Jilly love, Jilly love, Jilly love,
Everyone loves Jilly Love.
Jilly love.
It's in her name. You gotta love Jilly Love because it's in her name, right?
Yeah, Jilly love.
Aw. Okay. Cool week. We're in the 70s. Nice, Jilly. 70s would be very nice.
The crazy thing is that it's in the
93 in
90s,
Michigan.
Oof.
90s and 100s in the Arctic.
I
know,
know. That's
hot as hell.
that is just nuts. That's crazy. When I told my husband that, he's like, I don't want to hear it. I want to hear it. And I don't blame him. Who wants to hear that shit? You know,
Yeah, it's pretty freaky.
it's not cool at all. 14 centigrade, 57 Fahrenheit north. Yorkshire. Okay, Gazar. 57 Fahrenheit. That's pretty cool. That's really cool.
Yeah. Got me beat.
Yeah, that's
Mm.
not bad at all. Let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna try and keep this like to the hour this time.
Let you know about this setup.
Wait, what? Is
That was on my end. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Like, what's going on? Who's
I
talking?
can't wait. So that actually was heard.
Yeah.
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 Tell me why you know
Okay.
about this setup.
No, it was. You were
What-
talking about the heat. It was the weather. There's a whole like heat wave going on. So yeah, that was some. I had to stop her heat wave talk. Anyways,
Oh man, yeah, the
it was
heat
a heat
wave
wave.
here is gonna be insane. Book Hermit's here. Hi, Book. Hello, Book. Yeah, it's really hot, and I'm sorry, but the thermometers say it's a lot hotter than the actual weather report says. Like,
Yeah, they were saying
and the
Utah was like
shape.
97 on this map, but I guess it's like over that, right?
Yeah, I
100.
took a picture of it and posted it in the community section, and it's like it was showing like 103, 104. It's like, really? And it feels like it. It feels it. It's so hot. It is so freaking hot. And it's hard on the plants. It's hard on my corn
Mhm.
is having a really hard time. Corn doesn't do good over 85 degrees. It's my corn looked beautiful and it's just not doing as good as it should. So, I mean, it's still there. It's going there. But I did get my first cucumber. I'm so excited. My first, it's like this big. Tomorrow will be this big. I'm gonna pick it and eat it because there's nothing like a freshly picked cucumber. They're the best ever.
Yummy.
Oh, I love it. I've been eating peas like, and my eggplants are ready to pick. So I'm gonna do some eggplant parmesan this
Oh,
weekend. I think
yeah.
so. Super excited about that for sure. Tanya Delaney, hello. Send me your cold. She says, yeah, send me a little cool air too, because we're supposed to be upper 90s all week. And my experience is it's hotter than their weather report is saying it's gonna be. So it's crap. And yeah,
Yeah, and the summer's just started.
yep,
True. Jeez.
yep,
I'm just
absolutely.
waiting for it to go exponential.
Yeah, and the Arctic's
The
one
last,
thing, but it's everywhere.
the last doublings are the
Summer
big.
everywhere but Portland, really. That's close to where you are, Oz, right? So
Yeah.
you're
Yeah.
in cool
Yeah.
weather.
45 minutes away, Portland. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've been
Plus,
to
down to
Portland.
54 tonight here. So that's going to be
Oh, that's I don't know. I mean, tomorrow our low temperature is supposed to be 75 degrees. That's supposed to be our overnight low.
wow.
Uh,
That's is this normal? Okay.
When's it going to be year round, Chris?
I don't know. I mean, the long-term temperatures look like it's going to be above average. So I'm starting crops that you probably shouldn't be able to grow in time before the frost hits, counting on kind of not having a frost that early. But we'll see. We'll see how that works out. I'll let you know. I'm just trying everything. It's like at this point, I'm trying to grow everything I possibly can and see how it works. Um, we'll see. I don't know. Let's see. Malcolm Marzo, that hot out there on the high Escalante Desert. We're not in Escalante. We're in Twilla County, but it's pretty hot. I mean, that's pretty much Utah. I mean, we're in northern Utah, so yeah, it's hot. Southern Utah is getting up into like 105 is what the weather reports say, but I have a feeling it's higher than what they're saying.
I
Tanya,
think there's wildfires out there. Go ahead.
oh
Yeah.
yeah, we
Yeah,
have wildfires like freaking madness.
where's that at?
Where's what?
The wildfires.
Everywhere.
But I mean, there's some in Utah, but where are they?
I think it's the southern Utah,
Not
close
Southern.
just
to
southern Utah. No, there's some in
all
Tuolumne
over the place.
County. There's some
Yeah.
in Utah County. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. We've had probably 3 times as many wildfires so far this year as we did last year. So
Wow.
far this year, it's insane. Um, okay, Tanya Delani, tagged me, so I have to read her message. It's the humidity that makes it unbearable. 72, not bad. Hundreds humidity equals never go outside. Yeah, at least Utah is dry, so we have that advantage. But it still feels pretty unbearable. But yeah,
Yeah, once you start getting over 100 degrees Fahrenheit, it's
it's
hard on your body, actually.
yeah, it is. So anyway, yeah, so if you guys want to get my attention, because there's a lot of comments and we have 40 people on right now. Um, so sometimes it's hard to catch messages. Either tag me or Oz, like at the Natural Progressive, or at OzLaFave, or at BellaHalo56, or at Progressive Weather, right? Are you still the Progressive?
No, the Green Report.
Oh, now it's the Green Report? Okay. Or at the Green Report, or
Yeah.
at Kelly Lane. Yeah, just do that. Or you could do the super chat if you have money, like most people don't. So no
Yeah, if you want
worries.
to
Most
pull the big guns out, tag Uphill Media. He'll do everything for you.
Oh yeah, do the Uphill Media. Uphill Media works too. So yeah, Kelly Lane's testing out stuff. She is here. She's in the house. She's testing stuff out.
Kelly.
There
Kelly.
she is. There's Kelly.
Hi,
There
Kelly.
she
Hey,
is.
Kelly.
Like your microphone, Kelly.
I do too. Nice. Mine has duct tape
Yes,
on it.
but I
So
still don't have the arm. I still don't have the arm, Oz, so I'm
But
just
it's nice. It looks nice.
well, I'm trying to mess with my lighting here. I got this track lighting, so at least it's above my head, but I didn't help. But
okay.
anyway, continue your conversation. Sorry.
Okay. So y'all want to do headlines?
Yeah.
Y'all ready for that?
Yeah.
Okay, so the way headlines or headlines works is each of us will come up with a headline or a headline, and you guys get to decide which is which, and we'll number them for you. So each one of us will come up with one, and you get to try and guess which is a headline or a headline. Like headline is true, a headline is false. I think that's pretty self-explanatory. I think so. Hopefully that is a name that works for y'all. But yeah, so let's start since Val is on the top left of the screen.
Let's hear it, Val.
Let's go with
Okay.
Val's number one headline or headline.
Since this is the season for next generation gaming consoles, the wars between the Sony PlayStation 5 and the Xbox System S, which is the names of their new systems. Sony, with their AG380 processors, supposedly will also be able to process and mine bitcoins while you're playing.
Remember, it's not supposed to be a headline.
Yeah,
Don't go
yeah,
into the story.
that's what they said. They said
Okay.
that it will be that their PlayStation 5 will be able to do Bitcoin mining actually while you're playing the game. And Microsoft Xbox has yet to come up with a reply to that, whether their system can do Bitcoin mining.
Okay.
And according to Sony president Kayo Teriyaki.
Okay, that's headline or headline number one. Headline or headline number two, I'll give you Myanmar ponders what to do with its out of work elephants. That's headline or headline number two. Us?
Evangelical scientists refute gravity with new intelligent falling theory.
Nice. Okay, Oz is number three. Headline or headline number three. Your turn, Whitney.
Okay. DNA inherited from Neanderthals may increase risk of COVID-19.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Okay, so some of us don't know whether I don't know whether other people's are headline or headlines. I don't. So you get to guess. Okay, really quick summary, not the whole explanation of your headline. Really quick, just review it again. Number one headline or
Okay.
headline is
Sony PlayStation 5 can do Bitcoin mining.
okay. All right. Headline number 2 is Myanmar ponders what to do with out of work elephants. That's headline or headline number 2. Oz?
Evangelical scientists refute gravity with new intelligent falling theory.
Nice. Okay, so that's headline or headline number 3. Whitney?
DNA inherited from Neanderthals may increase risk of COVID-19.
Okay, that's headline or headline number 4. Okay, tell us what you think is a headline, which is a headline. And I think Bram is going to be joining us.
Hey,
There he
Bram.
is. Hi,
Hey.
Bram.
How's it going?
Good, good. Do you have a headline or a headline? Or you don't have to, but we've already got 4 of them, so.
What do you mean ahead? What?
Okay. Well, wait.
Can
Okay.
I interrupt real fast? I'm actually going to bow out just
Okay.
because I don't have one ready, and I'm actually going to tune into an election security forum
Okay.
thing.
All
Really
right. Well,
nice
it
to
was
see
nice
you. I'll
to
be
see you.
prepared.
All
I'll be
right.
prepared next
Hi,
time.
Kelly.
Next Monday. That's our regular thing we're going to do on Mondays now. So.
Okay, cool. I'll be prepared next time.
Sweet.
All
Nice
right,
to see you,
Bye,
Kelly.
Kelly.
Have a good night.
Bye.
You don't have to have one, Brian. You don't. But
In terms of a headline,
headline or headline, like it can be a fake or a real headline.
okay. Here's a headline.
Or headline. You can't tell which it is. Damn it.
Okay. Is how about this? Which party or are both parties behind continuing our presence in Afghanistan?
Oh, that's a good one, Bram.
That
I know
is a good one. I know the answer, but and probably everyone else here because they're very smart knows the answer to that. Okay, so let's see who. Okay, let's start with Basil says 1 lie and 3 truths. Which one's which though? Okay, all right. Let's start with number 1. Let's just do this one by one because this might be really complicated. Hi, Jeremy V. Jeremy Vincent. Kelly leaving for security meeting. Yep. It's good to see you, Jeremy. He needs to come on sometime just because he would draw the chicks because he's pretty good looking. He would definitely draw the chicks. I'm sweetly bizarre. Okay. All right. Let's just do it one by one. So number 1, say it again, Val. And I want everyone to say true or false or headline or
Okay.
headline.
Sony PlayStation 5 enabled to do Bitcoin mining.
Okay. Headline or headline? People, let's see what the thing is. What's
Ricardo the Lionhearted said lie. I don't know.
Okay, wait for more responses. We need more
Okay.
responses.
Jean says everyone was a lie.
Yeah, I like that. That's good.
Oh, funny. That's cool. Okay.
Rich Diana says one was false. One, so
True,
Val
true.
is saying
Okay.
a lie.
Kim
The
says
headline
true.
was a
Jean
lie.
says true. Lie, says Rich Diana. Headline, says Jeremy. Okay. Will you reveal whether it was a headline or a headline, Val?
Yeah, I just made that up. You know.
Okay.
Headline.
Yeah.
Headline.
Headline.
Okay, so number 2 was Malamar ponders what to do with out of work elephants. That was my headline or headline. So is it a lie or is it headline? What's the consensus? Oh, Blake's here. Hi, Blake TV. And Zox is here. Hi, Zox. And Don Hilligan. Oh my gosh. Everyone's here. Okay, so
Mining butt coins. I like that.
I know I'm mining Bitcoin. Oh, True Smack and Activist on the corner. What a lovely name. I love that. I love that name.
Whitney says it's a line.
It's a headline. Okay.
Yeah, I think it might be a headline.
Okay. Okay.
Pat says he will never trust Val again.
Yeah, never trust Val again.
That's hilarious. It's a headline. True, true. Okay, you guys, absolutely true. It's a headline.
Yeah, true.
Absolutely
Okay,
true.
wow.
Wow, I thought that was a lie.
At
Wow.
first I did too.
That's why I chose it, because it sounds false. Okay, Oz, repeat your headline or headline, and we'll let people decide whether it's a headline or a headline.
Evangelical scientists refute gravity with new intelligent falling theory.
Okay.
Okay.
I think I know what I vote. What do we think, people? There's an elephant roast in my county called Pause. Really? Oh, cool. You want to trust him? You're mean. Can we hook you guys up a lie detector so I can guess
For the
better?
love of
Good
Megan.
idea.
For the love of Satan.
Oh,
Ah,
that's funny.
that is good.
Ricardo says that's a headline. We'll see.
So what's okay? Ricardo says head lie. Okay, what else?
Zolek says a headline. We got 50-50.
So 50-50. Downhill again says nah. The creative arts. Zoc says headline. Need 30 thumbs up. Yeah, thanks, Blake. We need 30. We have 40 people watching right now. We could use a few more thumbs up, please, people.
Evangelical
Help me
stupid.
out. How to keep. All right. Evangelica stupid. True. Headline, anything to do with some religion. Well, I could see a conservation trying to sell that. Headline says Kim. Headline says Whitney.
Yeah, I finally decided.
All right. Thanks, Blake. Blake, you're so awesome. You need to come on sometime soon. Really, you do. I want to see you here next week. Sorry, gravity has been debunked. Pat, you're too funny. Okay, true. All right. Do you want to disclose, Oz, whether it's
Yeah.
a headline or a headline?
Well, I've got bad news for some. It's absolutely false.
Okay, jeez. It sounds true sometimes.
I love the ones that sound. This is why this is such a fun game. Sorry, I just think it's fun. Okay, Whitney.
Okay.
Repeat yours and let's go through yours. This is
So DNA inherited from Neanderthals may increase risk of COVID-19.
Hit.
okay. Headline or headline, guys? Headline or headline? Let's hear it. Let's see what you guys think. I think
Uphill
my
Media says line. Headline.
True says Uphill Media. Okay, that's you, Oz. Let's see. And love. Me and Jeremy V will all gotta get together. Yeah, definitely. You and Jeremy, it'd be really fun to have both you guys on. Blake and Jeremy. Let's see. True. Or a line. Okay. Most people are saying true.
They're correct. It was from the New York Times.
Wow.
That was a good one, though. Really, Whitney.
Yeah.
That was really good.
It's
I was
just
trying to
strange.
lose too. I thought it was a lie, but I wanted to split the odds.
Oh my gosh. Well, people were
Wow.
right on. Hi, Mark Roche. Yep, he says headline. Okay. All right, your turn, Brian.
Well, I want to mention that people don't realize that Homo sapiens and Neanderthals they had sex, and so the DNA is still in our blood.
Mhm.
Basil
Yeah,
says
and there's so much
I am
to
Cro-Magnon, so don't know. Oh, Basil, you're so funny.
You're part Neanderthal.
Yeah. Okay, so your turn. Your turn, Brian.
Just go over my.
Yeah, your headline or headline.
Okay, so again, is it true that, or what is true about us staying in Afghanistan? Are both parties behind keeping us in Afghanistan?
That's it.
Headlie or
Okay, so that has
headline?
to be. It has to be like both parties, or is it
Right,
just one party keeping us in
right.
Afghanistan? That okay. So it's a headline if that's true. It's a head lie if that's
Lie
false.
if that's false.
Okay, good. Because it has to be easy to answer.
Right.
You're new to this,
Are
so
both
you got this.
both parties are keeping us in Afghanistan? Headlie or headline?
I bet everyone gets it because everyone's so smart here.
Okay. Can you say it one more time for us dummies?
Yes. Both parties are keeping us in Afghanistan. Headlie or headline?
I think the gallery has got it correct by my prediction because they're very smart. So do you want to reveal?
Yes. The answer is that yes, both parties just recently voted to keep us in Afghanistan.
Damn.
We
I
do
mean, I'm
not
not
have
clapping for that decision because that was stupid as hell and pisses
we
me
do
Right.
off.
not have
I'm just happy that
any
everybody
left
here
wing
got
parties.
it.
Both are corporate for war parties.
Right. They are.
Yeah.
Absolutely true. Absolutely true. So I'm glad that we have very smart people here in the gallery. You guys are very, very smart. So Ian Savage. Shit, yeah, they are. Here's his headline. Absolutely. So this is our new game. We're gonna do this every week, guys, on Monday.
Cool.
So I'm very, very happy. Hopefully you guys like it. I think it's a fun addition to the show. Hopefully y'all like it. Let me know one way or the other. If you hate it, let me know. If you like it, I think it's fun. And
Next Monday, we've got a Redacted Tonight T-shirt up for the winner, right?
I know Oz wants my
Nice.
T-shirt. I bought it from Lee Camp himself. So
That's pretty cool.
I got to meet Lee Camp and I got to meet Tim Black at an event and super excited. This was total accident that I was wearing this shirt. I did not intend to wear it. It was in my wardrobe rotation. So it worked. I don't have that many clothes, so
I think I recall suggesting to you that you come up with a similar T-shirt, but you're like, no,
yeah,
no.
but I don't want to push corporatism and shit.
Okay,
You know how I feel, Val. We've had these long discussions.
okay.
I don't like pushing
You're
corporate
you're
shit,
you're
you
a
know.
natural Marxist. So yeah,
Yes, I am.
yes
I,
you are.
I don't.
'Cause you have. Did you know you have a trailer on your channel, and it's your ecological manifesto is your trailer?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. When did that happen?
I did that about 4 or 5 months
No, I
ago.
mean when did you make it a trailer?
4 or 5 months ago.
Oh, did you? Wow.
Yeah, yeah. But I did. I made that actual video like almost a year ago.
Right,
So
right,
yeah. But I haven't changed my message.
right.
I don't plan on changing my message. I'm pretty strong in my beliefs. So
Yes,
it is
very
what
much,
it is.
very much so.
So yeah, I mean, I even feel bad that I bought this T-shirt because I'm not much against buying new things. But Lee Camp was telling so much freaking truth that I really needed to support him. So,
And
and I at the same trip I got this. Hold on, I have it here somewhere. Tim Black button. Tim Black to
Timmy.
shows. That's what I got from Tim Black. So those are all
wow,
the candidates I supported. Yeah, equality, all this shit things. Anyway, that was my. This was my year as a delegate, a state delegate.
Oh wow.
So, yeah, that's like my little souvenirs. All the candidates I support. Okay, I really got to get up and stretch my back. So, anything you guys
okay.
want to talk about, and there's a lot of shit
Well,
going on, and
I, I feel like this is the ninth inning of civilization, and everybody's
I
just
think
so
so
freaking
too.
happy.
Okay,
Everybody's having such a good time. Okay, you
I
can get
am not necessarily having a good time right now. I'm having a lot of hard times, but I do want to make the most of every single minute I have left
everybody
on this
seems like
planet.
they're,
And
everybody seems like they're in such a good mood.
I'm
I've been in a funk for 2.5 months.
I would not say I'm in a great mood. I've been in a lot of pain. I wake up every
I've been,
morning in tears from the pain that I'm in,
yeah,
and I'm like I just I'm having a really hard time.
I've been
But I'm
pissed
gonna make
off.
sure this freaking show goes on. I'm gonna be here,
Yeah,
but I do need to take a break. And Brian, this is one of the most intelligent people that's been on my show. All of you are, but Brian hasn't been on as much as you all have. So I'd really like him to talk a little bit about what's going on politically. Maybe talk about the Ghislaine Maxwell thing, or um, anything that's crazy that's been going on, and then you all discuss. And I'm going to be listening, but I want you guys to discuss it while I take
Ghislaine
a break,
Maxwell. Yeah.
if
Okay.
you can. It doesn't have to be Ghislaine Maxwell, it can be someone
Well,
else.
the
Wait,
big
no,
thing
Brian,
was
let
on
Brian
Paul.
talk, and then you guys
Okay, I'm
discuss.
ready.
Okay, Brian.
Well, I don't know a whole lot about Ghislaine Maxwell other than the
It
fact that she was Epstein's madam.
and she
So
was arrested. Yay.
right, and she was recently arrested. So we can expect that she's probably going to be Clinton here very, very soon. I would imagine.
I hope so.
I
Okay.
would imagine.
You can talk about
Before
anything you
before
want,
she's
but I'm
before
just
she's able to really name names, I think she's going to be Clinton.
that's a worry for sure.
I just think that
Absolutely. Okay, guys,
that's what's
discuss.
going to
I'm
happen.
just gonna say goodbye for just a minute. I will be back. I just gotta stretch my
Okay,
back, and
Feel better,
no
Chris.
problem.
I will. I will. I'll be
Yeah.
listening.
Water break real quick.
Yeah.
We'll be here.
I know. Keep talking. It's all good.
Okay. So she was saying that you have some thoughts about the political situation, Brian?
Yeah, in terms of what's going on right now with Democrats and Republicans, and the fact that I mean we don't have any semblance of an anti-war movement, we don't have any semblance really of an anti-corporate movement in this country. We are being basically railroaded into voting between um, two very similar and just as despicable people for president,
Right.
in my opinion.
No truth
And
at all.
I mean, you can choose to vote for one or the other, and in either way, we're going to end up basically in the same situation.
Right.
Yeah, some people might do better under one than the other, but for the mass majority of us who are working class or poor, we're up shit creek without a paddle.
Yeah. It's no
Absolutely.
choice at all.
I couldn't
It's
agree more. I'm still listening, guys. But I
well.
couldn't
Cool.
agree more.
Well,
Would you
it's
say it's a sham? To me, it's just a sham.
Yeah, yeah, that's exactly what it is. And the fact that it looks like both parties are probably going to hold a virtual convention, or at least the Democrats have confirmed it. The Republicans, I think, are still wavering, but I think they'll give in as well. I think they'll also
Bram, are you
virtual convention.
aware that a couple hundred Black Panthers and some other black dudes and ladies, ex-vets, showed up at Stone Mountain, and that the other group, I can't think of their name, didn't show up. But did you see that? They were armed.
I didn't hear about that. Wow, that's pretty
That was at
amazing.
Stone
I feel
Mountain,
like I saw that, but where was that from? They showed up at Trump's Mount Rushmore
Georgia.
thing?
No, Georgia.
Georgia.
Stone
Yeah,
Mountain, Georgia.
Stone Mountain, and it's kind of like what is the statue, or not statues, but the reliefs on the Mount Rushmore. Well, it's a
Right.
Mount Rushmore of the Confederacy. It has
Gotcha.
General
Mount
Lee.
Rushmore was stolen. That land was stolen from the Native Americans.
Yes,
Right.
it was. Yes, it was.
Well, so was Georgia. They had Native Americans
Yeah.
there.
The whole country was.
Well, yeah, duh. Okay.
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
Well, a lot of people don't know that there's a Confederate Mount Rushmore, which is Stone Mountain, Georgia.
Ah, okay. I
Yeah, I
wasn't
didn't
aware
know
of that.
that.
And so they had a couple hundred. Yeah, it was the Boogaloos who didn't showed up. That's who I was thinking of. But a couple hundred black vets showed up, and I guess it's a good thing there wasn't a battle because there could have been. All of them were
Wow.
armed, and all it would have taken is the Boogaloos to show up, and it would have been on. So I
Wow.
guess we avoided a bullet there.
Sounds
So
like it.
what I'm saying is that the country's a tinderbox, ready to blow.
Sounds like it. Yeah.
Just ready to blow. I mean, in fact, in my area here, the protests go on every day, or not every day, every night. It's mostly at night, and they have shootings every night here at the
Wow.
protest. In fact, one night, and this was like a month ago, 7 people were shot at the protest in one night. And
Wow.
they hadn't even said on the news who did the shooting. Was it the police? Who did it? I don't know.
Hmm.
And most of the protests in Louisville, I live in southern Indiana across the river, have to do with Brianna, who was shot by the police. She was just, and here's something else I heard on the news. This Brianna, she was an EMT, emergency medical technician.
Right.
She was sleeping with her boyfriend, and they had a no-knock warrant, and they busted in her house, and her boyfriend thought they were being a home invasion, and he shot. And then the police started shooting and shot Brianna 8 times. But the crazy thing is they just released today that they were saying that one of the reasons why they were doing this no-knock warrant is that they're wanting to take over this housing for some, what do you call it? Not corporate, but they're wanting to build and get rid of ghetto and put something nicer in. So they're using these no-knock warrants to get these people out of there. And that kind of freaked me out tonight. I'm like, what? So it wasn't even just that they got the wrong address, but they're intentionally doing that to take this property. And I heard that on the local news tonight.
That's not going to end well.
No, it's not, because they've been
it's not.
protested. They've been protested every night in Louisville.
Well, they do that. They've done that in jurisdictions in California. They just shove all these people out of here, and then they're living under bridges. So just keep doing it, guys, because the more people out in the streets, the quicker this thing's going to get over.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at. I mean, we had those nuts up in Seattle on Friday night. Those two, that one off-duty cop and that other dude, ran over those people like they were bowling pins.
Yeah, I saw that.
Jeez.
Yeah, that was horrible. Horrible.
He was in a Jaguar too, wasn't he?
That was some sports car, but they went on the off ramp and just steered past and right through those people. And I think the one summer girl, she passed away, and the other one's still in critical. I don't know how both of them weren't killed instantly. So it was horrible. So. But this is going to enrage the whole country even more. I feel you, Brian. I know what's going on. I see it. A lot of us do. It's coming to a head, and I keep saying on the dive every day. You got to come on there, Brian, too. By the way,
when I can, I'm usually at work.
Yeah,
unfortunately.
Yeah, when you're free. But I believe after July 31st, it's going to just escalate, get bad with pandemic. With the economy, it's just going to start spiraling out of control well into the holidays. So forget Thanksgiving, forget Christmas, and forget football, because it's not going to be the same.
It's a tinderbox.
Yeah,
what is the blow?
Going to be a mess.
It's going to be bad.
They were marching down my street here. This is just a suburban area, and some of the people in my house got freaked out. And
well, you're getting tired of it, aren't you, Val?
I'm getting tired of a lot of bad interactions between people, where people are locking horns at different places.
Yeah,
there's a lot of perceived injustices, and people are getting into pulling guns on each other. At Chipotle.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and tempers are going to flare no matter your whatever. They're going to get in your face and get in your space, and then people are going to get hurt. Right. Snark, stick around. I got something for you. We're going to do a preview of tomorrow's song pick that if Chris lets us do it, because it fits in with the environmental
Of course
message.
I will. I'm almost ready to come back. I just really have to move my back a little, and I look really silly doing it. So,
No, this is
Okay.
great.
but yeah, Blake, I need to have you come on with us because that would be so much fun.
Blake TV.
Blake and also Jeremy Vincent. They'd be
Yeah.
really fun to have on.
I'd like to get Den McCartney on. Hey,
Oh
Den.
yeah, I would like anyone who's in this audience to come on. Honestly,
Me too. All of you.
there's an open invite. You just let me know, and I will send you an invite. So, but yeah, I'm still stretching my back, and I look really silly doing it. So,
That's right. That's right.
yeah, if I don't move, I stiffen up, and then I can't move at all. So,
Yeah,
have
you gotta,
fun, talk for a minute.
yeah, you
Well,
got to keep moving.
how does everyone feel about the MLB and the NBA and what's going on with the sports world? Too good? Too
Yeah, basketball in Disneyland. Is that what it's going to be, Whitney? Just at the resort? That's going to be where they're having the basketball stuff?
they're getting involved. Yeah, they're gonna stay at Disney World. I think they're all gonna be quarantined. I think there's only like 300 players in the NBA, but
You play all the
pretty
games there?
cool.
Yeah.
As far as I know, I mean, I know people don't want to play because of the coronavirus, but it's interesting. They're trying to get all these sports back in the age of coronavirus, but is it too good? Like that. What is it? Too good to be true? Too? I don't know. I think is it gonna work? I guess, right?
I don't know. It reminds me of Val. You're gonna love this. It reminds me of rollerball.
Ah, yeah.
It's going to be on TV, and it's going
I
to.
think that would help. That's the best fake sport ever.
Yeah, well, that's what they're going to do. It's going to all be on TV, and it's going to be closed circuit into like Disney World or something like that. And they've already retrofitted the ballrooms with basketball courts. I read today.
Well, they also had the NASCAR race in Indy with no fans.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think people are becoming indentured and used to all the crazy things that are happening that people are not too shocked by it.
Yeah.
And they're taking it in stride.
That's scary.
And I also notice after about 7 o'clock, the streets are dead here in my location. They're dead.
Yep.
That's when I get out and cruise the streets because there's nobody out there. And I guess people are going home and staying there to avoid, unless the ones who want to go downtown to protest. Now, of course, we all remember in the 60s, white people would go to the South to march with the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King. And a lot of white people took part in those times. Well, there was this white guy here. He was protesting in downtown Louisville. It's a park in front of the courthouse where they protest every night. And this dude, he grabbed this other dude's gun and he started blasting right there in the protest. And he shot like 6 people, but he killed this one white college student who was trying to help with BLM, but he got whacked right there in the park. I don't think he even got to the hospital, and they pronounced him there. So again, even though Louisville, compared to some of these other major cities, New York, Chicago, it's going on every night, every single night. And they still have not. I think I heard the other day that they were going to announce charges or something in the Breonna case, but then I haven't heard. In fact, my nephew told me that the governor ordered 18,000 National Guard for Louisville for these protests. So it's obviously it's a powder keg waiting to go off, waiting for a light, somebody to light it off. Let it go.
Well, yeah, your Georgia governor just declared a state of emergency.
Did he?
I'm assuming it has to do with the Stone Mountain thing too. So
It could be. I'm surprised nothing happened there. I think the Boogaloos got scared. And it looked a little too real.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Stone Mountain itself is they should have never had put those figures on Stone Mountain. That was a terrible idea.
When did they put them on, Val? How many years?
I'm not sure exactly. Oz, they've been up, but it's basically the Mount Rushmore of the Confederacy.
Right.
It's still up there.
Yeah.
You can take move all these statues, but until somebody gets up there and blast that off, it's up there.
Meanwhile, we've got problems that are looking forward instead of looking backwards. When
Yeah.
they on all these monuments, oh, that's well and good, but I'm more in favor of putting plaques describing the stupidity behind the so-called logic and putting these things up. I'm, again, it's we're in an economic Armageddon right now.
Yeah.
And it's going to hit in September this fall,
Pretty
and
much.
the pandemic is going to quadruple from what it is now. I mean, we're about going to be 3 times as many that died in the Vietnam War, and I'm only using that metric because everybody's familiar with it. But
Right.
Okay, I'm back, guys. But
hey, there she is.
hi. Sorry, I had to really move my back, and I look really stupid while I'm doing my back
you don't-
stretching and stuff. So I don't really want to be on camera doing that.
What?
But I just want to say with the statue thing, because it's kind of like something that's really on my mind a lot with all the protests and with Trump's stupidity about saying erasing U.S. history. I agree with the folks that want to put that in museums and talk about the good, the bad, the ugly, and preserve the history, not erase it. Um, but I don't think that they need to be glorified in public squares anymore.
Mm,
You know,
yeah.
that's my feeling on it. I don't know how y'all feel about it. Well, I kind of have a feeling how y'all feel about it, but that's my personal belief. Like, I think Oz said it too. Like, don't erase that history. Let people know what's going on, and why this person shouldn't be glorified. Yeah, they did have a big part in our history, but they do need the whole truth and nothing but the truth, and it should be put in a museum and not glorified on the public square.
Yeah, I'll give you
Yeah.
this. I'll make one sentence.
Okay.
Do not erase our ignorance as a nation. Do not erase.
Right. Right. That's
Right.
what I'm saying. Yeah. That's exactly what I'm saying. Is definitely make sure people know the good, the bad, the ugly about it, but put it in a museum. Don't glorify it for sure. Yes, I'm back, Blake. I really can't wait. Blake, really, you need to send me your email. Email me at thenaturalprogressive at gmail.com, and same with Jeremy and Mitchell. I'm gonna invite you back if and Val's gonna be nice. And you guys aren't gonna fight.
Oh, it's the summer of love, Christine.
It is. We need to be together more than ever.
Oh,
And
Yeah.
love.
we will do that. We will be together more than ever. So
Malcolm. That's a point well taken. Yeah, Vietnam, 58,000 Americans and 4 million Vietnamese. Absolutely. I wasn't trying to minimize the loss on the Vietnamese side of anything. It's horrible, and
yeah.
we weren't. Why were we even there?
We
And
need the
so,
whole truth. The whole truth needs to be disclosed in our history, not just the winner's version of the
yeah,
truth, but the
winners.
whole entire truth, because that's what generally gets put into our textbooks that our
Yep.
children are taught is the winner's version of the
Yeah.
truth, and it's not that truthful.
Yeah. No,
So we need
nobody
to
wants
fix that.
nothing.
We,
Absolutely.
yeah. Anyway.
Absolutely.
Oh God, I love you guys. This is my sanity. It really is. All of you guys. I don't know what I'd do without you. My own family has flew the coop as far as sanity goes, and I don't know how to deal with it. But when I come here, I feel like this is real people who understand. Like, you have to unpack so much, even with people who you almost agree with everything on. There's so much untruth in the media, the regular media, that there's too much to unpack to get them to what's really going on, and that's harsh. It's really hard. I have really good friends that are very logical, and if they knew everything, they would be on the same side as us, but they don't, because they don't know the independent media side. They don't listen to independent media. It's
Right.
not a, they're too old or whatever to have that available to them.
Stuck
So
in their ways.
yeah,
A
it's
lot of
just tough.
people, when they get old, they get stuck in their ways.
Yeah, they do. I mean, my friend Elvira, she's 80. She's 80 and she's smart as a whip at 80. But she doesn't hear independent media. She only hears what's told on TV. And if you're just listening to that, what she says makes sense. But unpacking all of that, all the lies that the regular media just throws on people,
Oh
it
yeah.
is so hard to unpack and go back on. It's just tough. It's just tough. Um, Ricardo the Lionhearted has tagged me in a comment, so I have to read it. Would it be possible to get a list of the names, social networks, and channels for all your regulars? Possibly list them under one of your old videos. Thanks for all you do. Thank you. You know what? Most of the channels I watch, I have put. If you go into, I think it's the About section, there's a channel list of the channels that I mostly watch. I definitely need to update it a little bit more, but that that has a lot of the ones that I watch, and I'm going to update it. I've just been dealing with so much medical issues that I haven't had an opportunity, but yeah, definitely check out that. There's my channel list, and that's where you should look if you want to find like-minded individuals, and mostly it's people like Lee Camp, Tim Black, um, Collapse Chronicles, Black Bear News, um, The Green Report, Roar Media, Uphill Media, Valhalla. He doesn't do a lot of content, but it's cool. Any ones you would suggest, Brian?
Myself, I would say, I mean, I watch The Hill. They
Oh,
usually
The
put
Hill
out
definitely
fairly good
rising.
content.
Yeah.
I would say if you're really interested in some of the more foreign policy type news, definitely check out the Gray Zone with Aaron Mate and
Oh
Max
yeah,
Blumenthal.
the Gray
They
Zone.
do
Yes.
amazing work
Yeah.
breaking down Russiagate
Big
and
time.
All right.
our security state.
Yeah.
It's really good
Great
information,
stuff.
good content.
Yep.
Okay, Blake, consider yourself invited next week. He sent me his email, so Blake will be on next week, and hopefully Jeremy will too. If you have Jeremy's emails, send him my email and tell him to email me, and then we'll get him on too. So
I gotta interject. I gotta head out, guys. It's dinner
okay,
time for me.
yeah,
With
it is. It is getting there, and honestly, my hips and shit are killing me. But I
Yeah.
want to get through the rest of the comments.
Okay, I'm gonna dip out, but I'll see you
All
guys
right.
soon.
Hey, Whitney.
Thanks, Whitney.
Whitney.
We'll
Yeah,
see you
Whitney.
Wednesday. We're going to be hosting. Okay, this is just another plug for Women's Wednesday. The women Wednesdays, the Dames of Doom will be hosting the Duke of Doom. Black
Okay.
Bear News Kevin will be
Okay.
on with us.
Oh, cool.
So I've named him the Duke of Doom, so he can be on the Dames of Doom, and we're going to be hosting him. So that ought to be a fun time. Make sure you
Cool.
come and be prepared with things that must go, and also the we are so fucked moment of the week. That's what we do on Women's Wednesday.
Yeah.
So
Whitney, check out this Outgrow song that I'm previewing for everybody when you get a chance tonight. Okay.
Okay, are you sending an email or?
No, I'm going to put it on the show. Chris is going to close out with it.
it means later on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just later on.
All right, I will definitely, and I'll see you guys on Wednesday morning too.
thank
Bye.
you, Whitney.
Bye, everyone. See
Much
you.
love. We'll see you Wednesday.
See you soon. Bye.
Bye.
Okay. All right, Christine.
Yes.
Okay. So you wanted to read some of the comments before you
Yeah.
checked out.
But I think Osprey, did you have something going on here?
No, just when you're ready, I'll run it. This is
Okay.
Snark sent me a music suggestion.
Oh, nice. Yeah,
And,
we can preview it.
I switched it up with a nice nature video. I think it lines up very well for environmental, and it'll make you sleep better tonight, I think, too.
Okay, well, anything to make me sleep better because I'm having a hard time. Torstein says the Kevin equals the Duke of Doom. Damn. I was like, yes. That was okay. Hopefully he's okay with that title. I hope. I don't know. I haven't read it past him yet, but I'm gonna call him the Duke of Doom. So, because Kevin, he's so much like me in his thought. So.
Yes. Okay, let's let it roll. Oz.
Okay, love you guys, Snork. Yeah, I need to have you on again. And Pat, you too next week. I'm gonna still gonna send you guys like invites every time. You don't have to come, but if you do, I love it.
Make me co-host, Chris.
Of which one?
Just make me co-host so I can screen share.
Oh, right now. Okay.
Music.
How do I do that?
Right click on me and make me co-host.
Oh, okay, I get it. All right.
Yeah, you
I
remember.
see.
You always do it.
It's been a while. Come on.
You're good at this.
Yeah, right. Let's see. Make co-host. Gotcha.
All right, let's see if that works. I think it'll work now.
Okay.
Okay, there we go. Okay, tell me when you see the screen, guys, and I'll just give you a little bit of insight on this.
Okay.
Let's see, screen one.
Live long and prosper.
Yeah, cool. Okay, this is Snork sent this, and it's really, it's very relaxing. It's not upbeat and things, but I just we're gonna preview it tonight. We're gonna run on the dive on the outgrow tomorrow. So
Make sure you guys like before you leave if you have not already. Love you guys.
like when you leave, and this is called Center of the Sun.
Nice.
Tell me when you hear it.
Young girl in the market gives it to the men. When the men leave, her eyes are red. When her eyes are closed again, she sees the dark market of Ava. Yodin, and she sings.